So guys, we did it. We reached 250,000 subscribers, 250,000 subscribers and still growing. The fact that we've reached this number in such a short amount of time is just phenomenal. I'm just amazed. Thank you all so much for supporting this channel and helping it grow. I love you guys. You guys are just awesome. Look, I'm sorry. Let me just take this time to apologize to you guys. I didn't want to do this. I don't even know why so many people wanted me to do this, but I have had comment after comment recently just of people being like, haha, I bet when Chloe reaches 250k, she's gonna be like, so guys, we did it. I felt forced, okay, but genuinely, thank you for 250,000 because that truly is insane. But now, I don't know, enjoy the video or something like that. Ah yes, taking a trip back on over into my favourite realm when it comes to things that are about Roblox but actually outside of Roblox. I am, of course, talking about the one and the only Roblox news articles. People of all genders, please make sure you have securely fastened your seatbelt because today, with what we have scheduled, this will truly be one wild and bumpy ride. Thank you to this person for sending me the link to whatever we are about to put ourselves through today, and would you look at that? From that link alone, we can see that this is from BBC yet again. It's not quite the BBC News, but it is some kind of variation of the BBC itself, and what have we learnt from the last time we took a look at the news talking about Roblox? Well, I hope you wrote this down because, surprise, I am testing you. We learnt that BBC News is the biggest news channel in the whole of the UK. So I mean, to see the BBC put out an article literally just yesterday with a title of Roblox How to Spot and Avoid Scammers in Adopt Me. Yeah, forgive me for finding this rather extraordinary. I want to read the first line of this article to you guys, and I know you want to hear it too. Alright, here goes. Please make sure to leave a like on this video or the news is going to make an article about how to avoid you. And of course, make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. You know we hit that goal of 250k and now we gotta climb our way up to 300k. Roblox is one of the most popular gaming platforms in the whole world. That's interesting that they say that because I've been thinking a lot about this recently and I'm gonna try not to get sidetracked here, but allow me to share my recent thoughts. I'm pretty sure you are all aware that it was always common for non-Roblox YouTubers to play Roblox for a video, and the whole time they basically just meme and joke about the fact that they are playing Roblox and nothing more than that. A few years ago, I guess I would have understood that, but I have made the observation that some of them continue to do that today. It changes literally nothing, and I honestly don't care. I just think it's real interesting how people still go poopy on Roblox just because it's Roblox when it's currently one of the top games, sitting with things like Minecraft and Fortnite. Adopt Me is a game where players can adopt virtual pets like dragons, unicorns and giraffes, raise them, visit islands and build homes. You know, I always thought it was beyond insane to see the news creating whole single articles about Roblox alone, and now we are here reading an article that has been written purely about Adopt Me on Roblox. I guess we've come a lot further than I might have realised. However, some players have experienced or witnessed something called scamming whilst playing the game. Oh, that too, that is a pretty big factor contributing towards my shock at the moment. Not only is this an article about Roblox, not only is this about one game on Roblox in particular, but it's literally an article about how to avoid getting scammed in that specific game on the Roblox platform. This scammer is trying to trick YouTuber Leah Ash into a trust trade. Apparently trust trading is a very common thing to see around Adopt Me, and as someone who doesn't play the game, I had both no idea that it was such a popular thing and also no idea what on earth it was. I just kind of assumed that it meant you did a normal trade with someone, except you only trade with people that you trust, because that makes a whole lot more sense than what trust trading actually is. You trust me with a really good item and then I give it back. What this young man is trying to say is you trade him a super rare pet or something like that, and his side of the trade will contain nothing but empty spaces. You literally give this person your item for nothing as a trust trade, and once he receives the pet, he promises to trade it back. Yeah, that's literally it. That is exactly what a trust trade is. I like, whose idea was this? Who was the first person to be like, yeah, give me your pet and I'll just give it back? Why would you ever willingly go through with that? I just don't see the point. Whether they are trying to scam you or whether they will actually give the pet back, I just don't understand. Here are some of the ways that scammers can try to steal from other players. Now this is a near moment, guys. Let's check out this list to ensure that we never get scammed on Roblox Adopt Me. By pretending to be a famous YouTuber when they are not, to earn a player's trust. Well, I was going to say, why would you become so trustful towards a YouTuber you've never heard of and, quite frankly, one that doesn't exist? But then I remembered all of those encounters that I had with apparent fans of mine where I will literally watch them be like,
"Who is Chloe?"
2 minutes prior to them searching for me on YouTube and then returning to the game to exclaim how much of a fan they are, asking to borrow something and then not giving it back. This kind of falls under the same outcome as the trust trading situation. I don't understand why anyone would ever do that. Like, what circumstances would you ever find yourself in where you need to borrow a pet on Adopt Me? Lying about something that happened in real life to get sympathy and free items from other players. Oh, I have sadly seen this before. I have received way too many messages of people claiming to be literally dying, and I will feel awful before reaching the end of the message just to see, so yeah, if you could add me on Roblox, here is my username. The majority of the time, if not all the time, it's just younger children throwing out those messages, you know, I'm really sick, please friend me. And it's so obvious that they just don't understand how serious it is to say or lie about something like that, but hopefully they come to realize it when they are older. But next up, the article mentions some tips about how to avoid getting scammed, and honestly it does seem kind of useful to have listed here, but there's a lot more I think they could have said, but still good tips regardless. The makers of Adopt Me say never trade items outside of Adopt Me, only use the official in-game supported trade tools. If a deal seems too good to be true, it's probably a scam. Honestly, this seems like the best advice, and what better source than the creators of the game themselves? If the whole situation seems too good to be true, just walk away from it. Leave the game, join a different server, or just completely ignore and avoid the person or people that try to approach you. If you stay and go through with it, the worst thing that could happen is you will for sure get scammed, whereas if you walk away, the worst that will happen is you'll miss out on whatever that person was offering you, but you get to keep everything you currently have and you lose absolutely nothing. In an official statement on their site, it says, if you made a deal with another player and they backed out, we are not able to reverse it or return your items or currency. I've seen a lot of people getting upset or angry at this system, but I hope people realize that it's far more complicated than,
"Help, I got scammed, give me my lost items back."
imagine if every single time someone got scammed on Adopt Me, the developers just give back every single item to the victim. I know it's sad that sometimes people genuinely do get scammed, but if every single time that happened, the game just gave back the lost items, they would lose a lot of money, and I can imagine it would make some items not so rare anymore. Plus, I can't even begin to imagine how many times and in how many different ways people would start to abuse a system like that. The news article pretty much ended on that note too, and again, I will probably forever think it's insane that these huge news channels are reporting on and writing about Roblox, and especially on certain Roblox games. We truly have come a long way, both as a community and as a platform as a whole. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the news writing articles about how not to get scammed on Roblox Adopt Me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.